Within a city that celebrates diverse cuisine, ramen has certainly secured its spot in Houston. And A-Goo Ramen, a thriving ramen chain originating from Hawaii, is making its way to the great city of Houston. Hisashi Orehara, owner of A-Goo Ramen Bistro, is currently building 3 ramen shops in Houston, and I met with him at one of his sites under construction, fortunate enough to receive a quick tour of the location and an interesting conversation. And ramen, without question, is his entire life.
To me, that's my passion, and A-Goo, just patient, means what I do for A-Goo Ramen, everything I make from scratch. So you need to have patience because anything we make takes forever, like a soup, 22 hours. Jidori, like chicken broth, that's 9 hours. Chashu, 18 hours. So whatever we do, it just takes long time. So A-Goo, like just passion and the patience that you need to have to create piece of art.
With 5 ramen locations in Hawaii, Houston was his first choice at expansion. He chose our city for several reasons.
I love Houston. That's number one. I lived in Japan, of course, and moved to Hawaii when younger age. I moved to Los Angeles, 20 years, and go back to Hawaii. So I love mainland, which is Los Angeles. I love Hawaii, and I have great friends in Houston. So I came Houston many times, and I just love people here. I think Houston people are very conservative, but they're welcome people, accepting, rather than Los Angeles or New York. I feel myself, and I have good energy in Houston. Then I decided to think, if I'm gonna do ramen, where I wanna do. And it's not only about ramen. You have to open the restaurant in the area that the people have to understand the appreciation of food. But I think Houston people, they know food. Because I went to a lot of restaurants here in Houston, not only Japanese, but Italian, Mexican, or Brazilian or French, and you have bar and grill, Texas barbecue, and even barbecue alone. How many hours to make nice smoke or barbecue? So I think there is a reason, and I think Houston people understand good food takes a long time. So it's ramen, it's a cultural fast food in Japan, but real ramen takes years of experience and takes long. And I think Houston is right market that people will appreciate and they will understand. And not only that, and business-wise, less competition. Los Angeles, thousands of great ramen. New York, a lot of ramen too. Houston is less competition, but same way it's challenging because it's new. So it will be hard for me to start, but I believe if I do it right, takes time, but I know they will understand real ramen. So I pick Houston to my challenge for first location in America.
He credits his success in the world of ramen to a few crucial factors.
So our ingredient is all from Japan. I custom contract with vendors. So our ingredient is nothing from here. It's all everything from Japan. Plus the process of making ramen is there is no shortcut. We make soup with pure bones, nothing added, no MSG. So it takes longer to get all the dashi, which is the flavor from the marrows. That's why I cook soup in 22 hours in kettle. I have 80-gallon kettles running 24/7, and our kitchen open 24/7 too to run this system kitchen. So I think that why a lot of people ask me why your ramen is different. We just do it right, original old school style. Take long, but the taste of soup is like you can see it, you can smell it, and you will know.
In fact, he isn't concerned about competition. He's encouraging it.
I think a good example is somebody starts something. Los Angeles, for example, they have more than 3,000 ramen. New York, Manhattan alone, 400 ramen. But they're still doing great business. So my point is, you cannot be just one ramen successful, you know. I want to start so many ramen shop come to Houston. So for the people who live Houston have more choice, because the market is for free for everyone, you know. Yeah. So if I start Hood in Houston, I think more people feel comfortable and more people come. I think it help each other, you know. So sure. Many people ask me, why are you going Houston? Why are you going Texas? Why not West Coast or East Coast? Because they feel secure and easier, because a lot of vendors there, transportation easier. But you know, I just want to challenge the most difficult area, and just, you know, I will go first, then you come later, and they say yes, they will. So just wait for maybe few years. I think it's gonna be more ramen and more Japanese restaurant, and good ramen and good Japanese restaurant. I think they will come.
And if you're wondering about the name itself,
A-Goo represent two things. So A-Goo is name of the species of Okinawan pork, and farm raised only in Okinawa. But these pork are so valuable, doesn't leave Okinawa. So if you wanna eat taste of this A-Goo buta, A-Goo pork, you have to go Okinawa to eat. They're controlled by Okinawan. That's, you know, very, just like Black Angus or, you know, high quality pork. So that represent Okinawa. And if you say A-Goo, a lot of Japanese, they understand, oh, that's Okinawa. So I'm Okinawan, and I want to represent Okinawa as well. And also, Okinawa speak different dialect, different language. So in Okinawa, A-Goo means best friends. So I always work in the kitchen, and the people and teamwork is the only thing that restaurant goes. If without people, there is no server, no busboy, no dishwasher, no cook, no server, restaurant not run. Restaurant is the most difficult business to be in. You have to have people, and of course customer too. So I wanted to have this name represent friendship, pal, you know, like, you know, fellow, or, you know, buddies. So I wanted to use this name.
Not only is he not deterred by competitors, he hopes to make a difference.
Okay.
Have you visited local ramen shops here?
Yes, everyone.
Every one of them?
Yes.
What is your opinion?
Honest?
Yes, honest.
That's very hard. Everybody asks. It's, what's the right words? I will not go back again.
You will not go back again?
Yeah. Because that, I know what they're using, and it's good that what you pay for, but it's just a commercial type of ramen that you can get anywhere. So that's one of the things that I feel so sad, because I don't want all the Houston or American think that's the ramen, you know, that's the image. I'm sorry, I have to be humble, but, you know, it's the truth, you know. So I'm not, you know, even when I open Hawaii, my ramen, because of us, 3 ramen closed in after a few months.
Really?
Yeah. But still there is, you know, ramen still survive, because there is always customer, they don't care, they just want to go pay $8, $10 just for fulfill and leave. So there is always different kind of group of the audience,
sure,
right? So they will survive, but I'm doing this for my life, so I chose to spend my time and my experience, skill to do highest quality and challenge innovative ramen.
Raise the bar.
Yes, always, because that keeps my name and, you know, in business. If I want to make money, I can make good ramen, 1/3 of cost, still beat others.
Sure.
I know how, But I don't do that route. That's for other people to do it, you know. I got offered by Japanese corporation or Korean corporation to buy the technique of skill. So they don't use my name, but like a second line and sell cheap and grow. Well, I know business-wise is good, but you know, I'm not getting younger, you know. So I just want to do it for my, you know, life, something to leave like a legacy after, you know. I can tell my kids and my friends that what I did.
When it comes to run-of-the-mill ramen throughout the United States, Orehara believes that mediocre ramen is the result of a few consistent factors.
Number one, I think temperature control, because that's own individual preference, but ramen supposed to be hot, like hot. But I don't see that many, like many ramen places. And also, everywhere you go, like country or state, they have different culture. So you need to think that how long the noodle length is. So if you're into like certain market, sometimes you have to cut the noodle shorter, so easier for customer to eat. If you don't, they're gonna have hard time eating it, and takes longer time, and the soup temperature drop, and noodle gets soggy. So I think the detail, alignment of careness, sincerity to think the audience or the customer, I think their lack of study and research.
And how does he eat ramen?
Always, first please observe, look, and don't have to say it, but please show appreciation, you know, arigato, you know, on ramen, because to make this one piece of ramen takes so much, you know, time and people. Then smell the aroma. Then don't mix anything. Just smell. Then just soup. Outside towards the edge of the bowl. Soup. Couple of times. So you can taste the soup. Then you little mix. Then drink soup. Then you can enjoy two different flavors. Because soup, the top edge has very natural taste of the soup. The towards middle, because they put the tare in the bottom, so it's, you know, start mixing it. So you gotta taste two different. Then you gotta, because of you drink soup, your mouth is ready to eat ramen. Then you take the noodle. Then use the topping. Then that's all yourself. That's how I do it.
And towards the end of the interview, he had a direct and sincere message for the ramen lovers of Houston, Texas.
I just wanted to say I'm gonna be new in Houston, but please give me a chance, and please come to A-Goo Ramen and try our tonkotsu, which is Hakata style mixed with Okinawan essence and Kagoshima style. So you can taste real, pure tonkotsu broth. I'm good at it. And I use jidori, which is free-range chicken soup, which is very light, healthier. And these two ramen, I use two custom noodle for two different style of ramen. And I make everything from scratch: bamboo shoot, menma, ajitama, and chashu. Everything I make scratch. So please try, and you will get it. You will understand why I'm saying this. And after you try, please, you know, Facebook me, or please give me your feedback. I wanted to, you know, always wanted to improve and make customer happy, and I just want to see the smile of everyone to come to A-Goo. That's my challenge. So please.
For Ramen in Common, I'm Carl Rosa.